What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Earthbound. In this part, let's just say we're at the big man cave. However, there's a little bit of a catch. If you wonder why I took a month to get back to Earthbound, I had to play the whole game over because of a botched recording session that lasted all the way to like the 7th Sanctuary boss. So basically I had to do the whole game over and play all the way up to this point of the game. And now Ness and Jeff's levels, and Paul and Jeff, they're about the same as they were before, so nothing's really changed. So basically this acts like a place to call your dad. This acts like a hospital. This acts like a hotel. So that's pretty sweet. And so yeah, Ness's friend's house is a store. So yeah, a lot of the enemies the only enemies we can find in the big man's cave are, but anyway, they're technically enemies we've already seen before, except when we did the Fourth Side department store, we never actually saw the coffee enemies. Now they actually have a attack that's basically PSI Fire Alpha. So I'd say just taking these out first. And they were not taken out immediately. So why the hell? What is up with my luck today? Another fire attack. Great. I'm struggling to fight enemies. We're way too over leveled to be fighting, basically. So, okay, he's dead. So, oh yeah, that's great. Smash attack. I wish it was on the record though, but, that would have killed Jeff. So that's good. So, I think I'm gonna take another rest really quick. That was a bad battle. Only for 1700 XP also. We're way too over leveled to fighting these enemies also. So, so what we have to do in, oh wait, I'm reading the sign. So what we have to do is essentially we have to get to the top and try to see if we can get any health. So I love how we're struggling. We're not even like in this area yet. We're not even like no. I'm gonna try to run away. I should be over leveled enough that I can actually run away from these enemies. Let's try it. Stop charging forward. All right, run away. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's gonna kill Jeff. Well, at least I get to show what the hospital is. Come on, get away. Thank you. God, that was ridiculous. Now I have to, Jeff literally almost died right there. So, thank God that runaway was successful. So what we're gonna do is we essentially have to we have to make it to the top. I've never struggled in this building for whatever reason, because like you're normally supposed to be way too over level to even fight these enemies. Like the game is I expected to fight these back at the Tucson department store. Like that's how long ago it was. Now if we open this, we have $5. That's pretty nice. There is actually an item I want to get here. I think it's a little bit later. We have to get it now. Well, thank God we didn't get back attacked. I'm just gonna instant kill this guy. So as long as there's no, okay, we didn't get fired on, so that's great. So we left oh yeah, it was a cup of coffee. I think that's not a 120 item. They have a chance of doing that. I think it's this. Now these ones I think will lead to dead ends. I think it's this one we have to take, because the other ones will lead to dead ends. So and I now remember from the first failed recording session how to get out of here. And okay, that's not the way. That bench up there, I think, is another place we can heal. Oh, we technically haven't seen these enemies yet, but these enemies you fight when you return to winners. And I'm actually gonna put up a shield because these enemies know freeze beta. So I just want to protect myself really well, knowing how we were just attacked by lesser enemies than these. So yeah, that was a freeze alpha right there. So yeah, that would have killed Paula also. Yeah, these enemies are not too bad, especially this part of the game, but they can be a bit of a pain in the ass if you return to winners right away though. So we just got to kill these guys right here, and we'll probably get some decent XP. Maybe not enough for a level up. We're not gonna get enough for a level up. Yeah, that's only 5,000 XP. So pretty lame for this part of the game. We're at the later portions of the game also. Like we only have 2 more Sanctuary bosses to fight after this, and let's say there's a little bit to get to the next Sanctuary boss, but we're essentially a majority of the way done with Earthbound. So it's been a long time coming also, even with I had to do the whole game over. Oh, these enemies. They're actually, believe it or not, we would have had to fight these back at Winners, but we're way too over level to fight those particular enemies. But now we have to go to this guy over here. Welcome. He heals us also. Long time no see, Mr. Jeff. We met at Winners a long time ago. I'm Brick Road. Dr. Reynolds finally made me Dungeon Man. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. The return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and walk out. So yeah, we gotta jump in this hole. Make sure it's this hole. And we gotta jump in this hole. Hey! There were nothing special about those enemies. Those were the same enemies we had to fight all the way back in Moonside. So there's an IQ capsule, obligatory. We're gonna give it to Jeff, and I actually could maybe get rid of some of Paula's stuff. We don't need the snake. We don't need the Pharaoh's curse either. So yeah, let's get rid of some inventory. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Hey, Paula's now level 48. Oh, baby, offense went up by 3, defense went up by 1, V went up by 2, oh, guts went up by 2, IQ went up by 1, max speed up by 2, max speed up by 5. I haven't done that in a month, let's just say. So, yeah, once we get out of the Dungeon Man, however, we got a little tip. We got a little nice little thing. He acts as a ally, and once we get into a battle, I kind of want to actually show it. Once we get into a battle, he can also act as an enemy. He can also act as an ally, and he'll also do a lot of damage. Also, like, let's try to see if we can pull it off. Hold on. Oh, Jeff's almost dead. All right, there we go. So yeah, he can do like a lot of damage to these enemies. So it's actually a pretty good strategy for this part of the game to keep him around and just keep fighting these enemies. And also, you can also get a lot of XP through that also. So this is a pretty good grinding spot for this part of the game also. So so what is taking these UFOs so long to these are high class UFOs, but come on, one more yeah, that shit, one more with Dungeon Man. Oh, he missed, so we'll have to go that's why, because of the shield. All right, he's dead. So oh yeah, smash attack. Oh yeah, that's great. Now we're gonna get a lot of XP out of that. Jeff's on level 46, so offense went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, max speed up by 2. So yeah, you can just keep like you can just keep having the Dungeon Man not get back attacked. Ness is now level 52. Oh baby, offense went up by 6, speed went up by 2, guts went up by 2, oh baby, vitality went up by 3, IQ went up by 1, luck went up by 2, sweet max speed up by 42, max speed went up by 5. I love that. I love that I went through that just for that to happen, but now, Dungeon Man doesn't stay forever because once you go to the trees... oh no, I am getting caught in the palm trees and I cannot move. Well, if I can't move, it's okay. That makes me sad, but I'm gonna say goodbye here. My internal resting place. Yeah, make sure if you're gonna use Dungeon Man as an ally. So make sure if you're using Dungeon Man as an ally, make sure... All right, so make sure if you use the Dungeon Man, make sure if you're gonna grind with him, make sure you don't go to this area. But if we talk to this guy, a scary place called Deep Darkness is on the other side of the river. The monster is very strong. You can lose your health, but just wander in the swamp. You want to cross the river, even though you know it's a stupid idea? Yes. The swamp is bottomless. Even if you're swimming, you'll be dragged in. It is a different story if you have a submarine. Where in the earth can we get a submarine? Not these guys. Paul's now level 49, max HP by 3, max HP by 1. So yeah, I just used the big ball rocket Jeff had to kill these guys. I want to save the multi-ball rocks I have. Now we got to talk to the Dungeon Man again. A submarine? I believe that I have one in my old vehicle collection. Please enter. Meanwhile, I will just not fight these stupid enemies. All right, now we gotta, now I'm gonna heal, and I'm actually gonna cut until we're back up to the top because I don't need to show this twice. So, I'll see you guys when we're back at the top. In this game, cooperate with me at all, please. Oh my God. Well, there goes Jeff. There goes Jeff. There we go. There we go. All right. Now back up on the top. I swear to God, Jeff got revived. We immediately ran into those cough enemies. I kept trying to run away, and then like Jeff got killed, and I had to go back to the hospital to revive him. But anyway, there's an old submarine at the back of the dungeon. You can use it across the river. There's a goodbye exit over there. Take it to the submarine. Don't make a mistake on which exit to take. So yeah. I swear to God, my first playthrough with this, I didn't read the text. I went down the wrong exit, so I had to go through this area all over again. But make sure to take this exit and not make the same mistake my teenage self did. Now, there's an item I want to get, actually. I think it's over here, if I remember correctly. It's there's the talisman ribbon. So we're gonna give that to Paula and give her a nice little defense boost, which means we can say goodbye to the lucky coin. So it's about time Paula gets a defense upgrade. So we'll get rid of the lucky coin because it'll be a while before we're able to sell it. So now we have to do is get the good old submarine, which if we go up there, there's another place you can call your dad. But anyway, this is a yellow submarine. So Nessa's friends carried out the submarine that Jeff fixed. But anyway, we're going actually to the deep darkness. And we just have to watch the submarine cutscene, and we're on our merry way. It's actually, it's interesting making a progress in Earthbound and playthrough for after a month. I'm going to go back and do some of my other playthroughs as well that I haven't finished properly, but I'm going to start with Earthbound first so I can avoid making a third Earthbound playthrough. But I actually think this has so far turned out a lot better than the first Earthbound playthrough did, mainly because of the better mic I have. But anyway, so now we're in deep darkness. So I think I'm gonna lay it off for this part of Earthbound. So next time on Earthbound, we're gonna go and explore deep darkness. See you guys then.